Today, let's roast some coffee. Today I'll roast Sumatra, Costa Rican, and Colombian coffees. I store my coffee in burlap sacks. Let me show you the Sumatra beans. These are green beans, unroasted. People say my house must smell great, but green beans only smell a little bit like grass. They don't smell like coffee as we think of the coffee smell. Here's a better shot of some beans. And this is my coffee shop where I keep my coffee roaster. There's the roaster, the little red machine. That's a Sonofresco roaster. That's their smallest roaster. It roasts about 1.4 pounds of green beans at a time, and after they're roasted, it comes out to be about 1.2 pounds of beans. Here are some of my other tools: Scotch-Brite, my measuring can, and a brush. And here's my propane tank, the vacuum cleaner, and you can see the coffee roaster is all set up outside. It's a beautiful day for roasting coffee. You have to use the vacuum cleaner to vacuum up the chaff. You can see that my measuring can is full of the green beans. I put them into the carafe. Now it's time to turn on the gas. And then over to the control panel. The power is on. It's set for level 6. And I turn on the gas flow and then start the roast. And you can see the beans start jumping as a jet of hot air comes up from the bottom and goes out the top. This is called a fluid bed roaster. The beans eventually turn a yellow color, then an orange color that's not that appetizing. They keep flowing around. You can see that the beans are actually getting bigger now, and they'll get a lot bigger. Then they start turning that familiar brown color, first a cinnamon brown, and then they start popping. You hear a sound like popcorn popping, and that's called first crack. See how big the beans are? I could pull the roast right now and get a light roast coffee out of it. The beans continue, they get bigger, and then after another minute or two, you hear another cracking like a Rice Krispies crackle, and that second crack. And now you gotta see when you're gonna pull those beans out. So I've pulled the beans. This is a full city roast, maybe a full city plus. You have to give them a day to age, and sometimes they'll develop a little bit of a sheen. If you see that sheen, you're up into a darker roast category. And that's roasting beans here at the Raleigh Flea Market.